Monday, 16th of April. I'm out now at Capital Craft. It's a craft beer place here in Pretoria. I thought I'd just give an update of what it's taken so far to get to where Voller is now, where it's able to have something to show, and gaining some kind of traction. So when I started out Voller, I planned to try and apply for a incubator accelerator program, and that deadline for application was 1 month away, and that gave a good kind of goal to set towards. It had to get in order of how we're going to monetize, how we're going to make revenue, how is it going to be impactful, how make a promo video, all these kinds of things that's fit together into 1 month. And I had a great group of guys helping me out in that process that were going to be involved if we got into the accelerator. We didn't get into the accelerator, but that was quite okay because it gave us the opportunity to have kind of a portfolio of what the company is, what's our model, and thank you very much. What's our model, how we're going to run the company, and just have something to show for it. So that was definitely a good first step, and to have a goal, a deadline that we had to apply for, had to get everything together for. We've had to write out clear mission statements and how the company works. We did a team video for that. We did a promo video. We put together a basic website. Now, though, it's kind of been the process of getting through all the legal hurdles. So I had to figure out how we're going to register the company, what country we want to work in. Being a South African and knowing the culture here, I went with my gut feel that this is a good place where I know the culture, where I think we can gain a lot of traction easily because it's less bureaucratic in some ways than Europe or America. So now I'm here, met with the lawyer, as I said in the previous video, and going forward with registering as a non-profit company, NPC, and that should take a few weeks to be finished. How are we making money? So right now everything's out of pocket. I think if you believe in your company and if you believe in what you're doing, you should be willing to invest out of your own pocket to make it happen. So that's where the money comes from for now. As an entrepreneur, you have to take risks, and you just have to weigh up if you think the risk is worth it. So I've also approached a designer in the UK to design the brand. So we'll meet with her tonight. We'll start with that. I think it's important to have something hands practical that I can give to companies, that they can remember the brand by. So we're working on a trifold kind of pamphlet, a very story-driven marketing approach, to help them see the vision of the company, of Voller, and what we want to achieve. The reason we're registering as an NPC is for tax deduction benefits. Since we're a social enterprise and our focus is investing back into the community, it just makes sense to do that. Also, when we're looking at kind of with a cryptocurrency and we're needing investment into the currency, we're working on a program where businesses can invest to generate the currency, and that's tax deductible as we're an NPC, and that money gets used not only to generate the currency but also run the company and do community work. I'll cut this video there. That's where we are now. So by the end of this week we should have traction on the brand design happening. We'll have traction on the registration process happening. And next week I'll be down in Stellenbosch and I'll be going to the launch lab. We'll be running a kind of a trial pilot program, and we're doing the lean startup approach. So even though I do have some technology development happening already, we are making kind of a minimum viable product. So what that means is, instead of a digital token, we're using real hands-on tokens. We're getting a few local businesses, and we'll approach a few kind of groups, let's say students in the city, who can come and volunteer at projects we'll probably host on Meetup. We'll give them a token for every time they volunteer, and then they can go and use that just to get something at the whatever local businesses we partner with. And that will give us a good proof of concept to see how practically the idea works, and it will inform our decisions going forward. So that's it from me for today. I'll keep you updated in the week. See ya.